This is Sutek. Like its younger brother, the E50. The E50M is a working class tank in the sense that it's no frills, no chills, average armor, average gun, average speed. But again, time and time again, like the E50, it turns out some pretty good performances. So here we are. It's Erlenberg. It's winter. Lines of sight are very short. An ability to detect an enemy is extremely limited by the weather. I move forward into this position in the north to spot enemy tanks and to deny them the cover of the village near the north end of the river. Unfortunately for me, my light tank, who should be doing this job, is too far back to really provide any effective assistance. And the two TDs behind me, sporadically and periodically, are able to line up on this tier 10 directly in front of me. As you can see, I'm now racking up assist damage on this one tank alone. Now, a lot of this game is going to be me sitting still, allowing my binoculars to overcome the weather to sight out targets for my teammates. But I'm perfectly alright with this. I've already determined that my role in this is to spot enemies and give those two TDs behind me an opportunity to do their work. So of course I move up when I saw that the tank in front of me, the tier 10 in front of me, pulling back. I know I had to maintain sight and see if there's anyone else on this side of the river. Finally, my scout tank decides to join me in this little endeavor, and even the two TDs are moving up to maintain contact with me and to perhaps get additional shots in. So as I go between the buildings, every time I come to a corner I stop, let my binocs kick in, and see what I can see. And unfortunately for that E50M, I saw him first. Lit him up, and he's already taking damage from everybody and their mother's son. And there's a kill. Still leaves that heavy in front of me, so I continue pushing, driving him away from the cover and into the open. Stop, check my corners, make sure I'm still safe. Oh, there he is. And fire. Now you may have noticed the E50M and the FV in front of me both had fire extinguishers that actually saved their lives. If they had allowed those fires to continue, they would have been clean kills. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of having a fire extinguisher, perhaps over any other piece of equipment. But despite the fact that they had fire extinguishers, they both went down pretty damn hard. Now, we're getting sighting in the middle ridge as a result of a scout who actually pushed up and drove the enemy off the ridge. So I'm trying to see if I got a shot. Nope, I don't. Wait a minute, there's an AMX. So now I'm trying to line up a shot without being seen. Wait, fire. Nice shot. You may have noticed something. The aiming reticle on the E50 and the E50M are very tight. This is German engineering at its finest. It's kind of hard to miss when you have this tank. So, line up another shot, wait, see if there's anyone else, fire. Another damage. Oh, wait a minute, there's the Artie. So, I turn my attention to the most dangerous tank in my vicinity, fire, hit him, but teammate took him down. So, moving ahead, the French tank that was in front of us is now gone. There's just one heavy and three TDs, all in a platoon. One of which happens to be this AMX, sitting on top of the hill. I've got my gun on him when suddenly I see the heavy. So, change my aim, roll forward, hit him on the move for one shot. Light tanks are engaging, they're doing damage. Second shot on the move, damage again. What the hell, let's ram them. Ramming speed. One dead tank. Now there's just a Jaegeroo in the distance. Well, I could have left it to my teammates, but as my friend Foxhound always says, I'm a kill stealer. And that was it for the enemy tanks. Good game, team. 15-0, by the way. So, looking at the scores, 3,600 plus in damage, 2,800 in assists, 9 penetrations, 3 kills. I did miss 3 shots, but I think that had more to do with the terrain and the weather. 6 enemy tanks engaged. I received 1 hit, no pens. And here's the kill board. As you can see, took out the FV took out the AMX-50, took out the Jägerbrew, did my share of damage. So just remember, if you see me on the battlefield, your evil is my good.